Congressman Mike Ross updated farmers and ranchers on challenges facing the nation and agriculture.
Rural residents from 8 southwest Arkansas counties turned out for a dinner and congressional update from 4th District Representative Mike Ross, March 24th in Texarkana. Ross has consistently voted in support of American Farm Bureau policy. In appreciation of his support for agriculture, Arkansas Farm Bureau President Randy Veach presented him with the Friend of Farm Bureau Award. Ross updated his constituents on challenges facing the country, which impact agriculture and their livelihoods. One of his priorities is curbing the power of the Environmental Protection Agency.
I believe these new regulations are harmful to our farmers and that the EPA should not have the authority to arbitrarily create new laws. That's Congress's job. The EPA, in my opinion, is overreaching, and the agency should focus on following the laws already on the books, not on creating their own.
Free trade agreements with South Korea, Colombia, and Panama are awaiting action in the Senate. Though Ross said he doesn't know when the Senate will act on the agreements, he says eliminating tariffs and developing new markets for agricultural products must be a priority.
Look, we can't build a wall around America. We got to recognize we need trade. But at the same time, we've got to make sure it's fair trade, not free trade. We've got to have the kind of trade agreements that allow you to ship your products and that allow us to ship our products that we make in America overseas, rather than these trade agreements that end up just shipping our jobs overseas.
In response to a question about the rising cost of fuel, Ross said he's preparing to introduce a bill which would expand domestic drilling of oil and natural gas, resulting in lower energy costs.
I've got a bill that I'm getting ready to file called the American-Made Energy Act, which basically says let's drill off the coast, let's drill in Anwar, and let's use the revenue from the lease and royalty payments to make what would become the single largest investment in the history of this country in alternative renewable forms of energy.
Ross says those royalty and lease payments would generate about $80 billion, which would lessen our need to borrow money from China and could be used to develop what he called a new generation of energy innovators.